Alright, looks like we're on. What we're looking at here is this is more than likely a 60s, it'd be my guess. It could be 70s. That would be my guess. It wouldn't probably be 80s because they probably didn't make such cool stuff in the 80s. What this is it's made in Japan. Cymbal. It's really cool because it's got a big old bell on it, yet it's flat. See the profile? Here, let me do this. Check that out. It's like a flying saucer. It says, let me get some close-ups here. Be amazed at how good this camera can focus in. Alright. Oh my, look at that, how cool. See that? Japan. Then what we have here is, let me show you a little bit of the lathing on the inside of the bottom and the bell. That is not rust, it's some kind of sticky gunk. You know, it's probably a rubber washer and it probably just stuck on there or something, you know. It could be cleaned up. And then there's the bell from the top. Let me give you just a look at some of the lathing. Let it focus in there. Okay, well, and then one more thing to show you. You see it's got these rivet holes. There's one of them. They're in good condition, very good condition. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 of these rivet holes, all in the same location, same distance from the edge, okay? Right near this rivet hole is a stamp. As you see, this is a Maxitone 18. See it? Can you see it very well? Let me try to get a little closer. There we go. Maxitone. So it's got a lot of MIJ mojo. The edge, it's a little bit, there might be one kind of nick kind of thing there. It's very minor though. Another minor one right there. There's a little deeper one. See, I'd probably file this off, man. If I could, yeah, see that little nick right there. That is about the size of, oh, literally a millimeter, and it doesn't even constitute any kind of crack or anything, you know. It's just this, I don't know what you'd call it. Let me give you another view of it. There, see? I told you the focus on this camera is amazing. Come on, here, let me do this, watch. Give something to focus on, right there. So, yeah, I could probably just focus. I can't find my files right now, otherwise I'd file that right off. Anyways, I know I'm taking a long time, but you know, at least it gives you a good view of this. Let me show you some of the lathing. Can you see that? Is it showing up? I don't know if it is or not. But so this is 1,814 grams. 1814 grams. It's an 18. Okay, and I think the coolest part of it is that it's flat. You know, you don't see very many flat cymbals, and then it's got a big old bell. Okay, now for the moment you've been waiting for. Shh, you'll get your turn. And lots of patina on it. Can you see it? It's really dirty. You might like it, or you can a little cleaner on the bottom, as you see right there. Did I show you any close up of the bottom yet? Let's focus in a little more, could we? Alright. So it'd probably clean right up. Use ketchup. I've already tested some of these MIJ cymbals, but ask me about that later. The ketchup treatment. Ask me about it, okay? Alright, here we go. I tried an external mic with this camera yet, but I don't quite have the equipment yet. It's over at my friend's house, so I had to try something else that didn't work. But I'll get one eventually, an external mic set up for this camera. This is only going to be mono, in case you have noticed, mono only on one side. This is just a mono camera from this digital, but it is probably about 10 years old. But it's still better than a cheap Kodak, you know. Alright, here we go. Alright, you're probably dying to hear the bell, right? Here we go. Oh, I got this really set low. Here's the bell. But that was a tip. Here's the shoulder. This is the great part about the bell when you land it and nail it with the shoulder. Here we go. Now, that's about all that we that this cymbal can deliver, to be honest with you. I've never tried to do a cymbal roll with some mallets. I don't have my mallets with me, again, at my friend's house. But if you try to crash it, it doesn't work too well to crash. I'll try, but don't expect too much, alright? I think the bell is one of the coolest parts of it. I hope this sounds alright. I hope this sounds good. It may be a little distorted because it tends to happen with these, the waves tend to crush the mic. That is the conclusion of this 18-inch Maxitone. Pretty rad, you know. The best part is riding it. You may turn it into a sizzle. But, so, it's cool. Now, I could leave it at that, but I think I'm going to let this video go a little longer. My account is such that I can go over 15 minutes. Probably won't go that far, but Might as well show you a few more cymbals while I'm at it, just for fun, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, these are a couple other MIJ cymbals. Let's start with the drier one. Oh, I wish they were even more drier. These don't tend to be as thick as you'd like them to be and heavy, and they aren't as dry as you'd like them to be. But then again, that's a lot of their appeal is the wash, you know, for a lot of jazz guys. And as you see, this one's really dirty. I don't know how well you can see it, but I'll show you some. This one right here, I'll show you in a second here. This is the 22. Both of these are 22s I'm about to demo for you. This is a Kingston. Kingston is an MIJ brand that I've heard in the past. I actually have a Kingston floor tom. This has some pretty rad lathing on it as well. I'll show you a close-up. Okay. I'll show you a little something. There we go. You see the lathing? It's pretty good. Pretty good. And it's dirty. I don't know, something white got on here. Okay, there's the bell. It's a little damaged, but I don't really care, to be honest with you. Let me show you this part of the cymbal. Okay. Let me see, what do we get for, yeah. Oh, just for educational sake here. Kingston. That's a Kingston right here. That is really what the purpose of showing you these other ones. I apologize if I'm just being a great big tease here. I just, you know, decided I can't part with these. They're just too cool. I'm actually challenged about that 18-inch ride I just showed you, because now I'm digging it even more so after. Anyways, but I'm gonna offer that one up. Let me show you something really interesting on the bottom. See that big spot right there in the middle? Let me show you a good close-up of that there. See how it's all nice and shiny and clean? Let me show you another view. Alright. I got a light on this camera, can you tell? Alright. There we go. There's another pretty good view. See that there? Yeah, so what you see is a big shiny spot there. Alright. It's right up. I got this thing sitting in a closet, this camera, so it's hard to get in there just right. But it's a big clean spot on the cymbal there. And yeah, you got a bunch of shiny reflection going on there. See? Alright. What it is that's a test spot I did on the cymbal with ketchup. That's right. I'll show you that it's with a picture that I'll show you. I need to make a video of the ketchup cleaning method. It's pretty cool. It only works on certain cymbals of certain compositions, but so I might as well show you this. Demo the sound of this thing first, you know. Finally, I should say. Alright, I don't know the weight of this thing. I don't remember what it is. It's probably around 2,000 would be my guess. Alright, here we go. So got a pretty decent bell. This one can crash a bit, so check this out. Alright, I think I'm done with this one. I'm trying to make it musical so it's not so boring, and also try to demonstrate the versatility and all the potential and possible application for each piece. I'm like that, you know. Alright, last one. This one is considerably lighter and thinner and very flimsy. Look at this thing. I mean, see, it's just crazy. Look at that, I can wobble it. Alright, and this, my friend, is it's a little bit cleaner, a little bit, it's still dirty, it's just a little lighter in color. Maybe the other one is the same color, but could be a little less patina. Now this one right here, it's got some pretty cool lathing by as well. Excuse me. Let me show you the just try to give us a little insight into the manufacturing of these things. It's sort of waves in the lathing as well. It's pretty cool. There it is. You see them down in the middle? Down towards the bottom in the middle of the screen right there. It's got these like little waves also. And at the edge of the bell, it's got it as well. Hold on, I'll find it. There it is. See it? There. Now I can see it right in the middle of the screen. Let's let my camera do the focusing. So it's got these really cool little waves. I'm going to back up really slow so you can get a better sense of what you're looking at. Those are like vertical waves in the going across the grain of the lathing. Pretty cool. Anyways, just a slight what would that anomaly perhaps, is that the word for it? Perhaps, I don't know. Some lathing right there. It's sort of it's not very deep, but it's not terribly consistent. It's not completely random though. It's not, you know what I mean? And this one, look at this. Oh, I just so happened to be right at the right spot on the edge. You can see that this one is called, can you read it there? A Caravan. Caravan. And let's flip it. Other side, as usual, is a tad bit cleaner, but not so much on this one. Again, it's got some of that silly sticky stuff on the bottom of there. However, the last user had them mounted. A lot of those little ripples on the inside of the bell right there. Here. There we go. You see a lot of it there. All the way around, by the way, and as you can see on the inside of the bell right there is Japan. I need to clean that up. It's just rubber that's stuck to it. It's not corrosion. It's not, you know, it just needs to be cleaned. And I've debated on whether or not I'm going to clean these. I can, you know, some guys would say, no, you can't clean them. They'll ruin the whole appeal of the things. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. The jury's still out on that one. So this also is a 22, very flimsy, and it's lighter. Probably more like, I'd say, 18. And maybe that one's about probably 22 grams, 2,200. I should weigh them and figure that out exactly, but Remember, these are 22s and not 20s. Okay, so they're on the lighter side compared to like a B20 and even a modern B8. Okay, not sure what the composition of these are yet. It'd be nice to know. By the way, if you know, let me know. Okay, here we go. A lot more waltz on this one. A lot of wash, little sustain though. It doesn't have a whole lot of momentum, and once you stop playing it, it cuts off pretty quick. As you see, this one is a lot wetter, a lot of wash. No, you saw in the beginning, no matter where I hit it along the cymbal, it still has that wash, and you really can't clean it up very easily just by stick placement. The bell is not quite as loud as these other ones, but it's still pretty cool. The cool part about this one is, I like a lot, is its crashing abilities, and this would be a great application in the studio for thunder. It's just to give you a good sound of thunder, in my opinion. I haven't used it yet, and if I had mallets, it'd be awesome, because this can simulate thunder pretty well. So therefore, I'll try to just use my hands here to show you what we can get here, okay? See what I'm talking about there? Let me get a better grip on this thing. Alright, you get the general idea. I wish I had a soft mallet and I'd throw it on the stand and do it up with some nice rolls, but best I can do is with my hand. I think you got the point of what it's capable of doing. So that's what you have with the strategic approach of using MIJ cymbals. A lot of people think they are just junk. They aren't. They're just different. Maybe they cost less to manufacture due to materials that were a little different and more affordable. I don't know. At any rate, if you find these cymbals, these are a great couple. This is definitely a great idea to add to your arsenal, whether you're a jazz player or not. Okay? Thanks. By the way, if you know what the composition of these cymbals are, let me know. That would be great. Shoot the Dr. Happy messaging through Yahoo, or actually through YouTube. That would work. Or you can always shoot me an email. It's johnbarber333@gmail.com. Again, JOHNBARBER333@gmail.com. Thanks. Bye-bye, folks.